Instagram fan pages, or what some people call the mother-child method, is the method that we are currently using to get some of our clients up to 100,000 followers every single month. I have a lot to cover in this video. I want to show you exactly how we do this method and how we're helping our clients achieve this kind of growth. And we have some updates. I've made content on this before, and things are a little bit different now, and I want to update you on that. Now, before we really get into it, I do want to mention that we are doing this service for people. So if you're interested in getting our help growing your account using this strategy, my email is down below. Shoot me an email and let's see if this strategy is a good fit for you. Also, if you enjoyed this video, you find value, please leave a like and consider subscribing. So Instagram fan pages, there are a lot of people who use this strategy. Nike is a big one. They have a bunch of different accounts that are all Nike brand. There are a lot of big accounts, big brands and influencers that use the fan pages strategy. You'll see a lot of fan pages that can actually grow their account, and then they drive the traffic to the main account. Red Bull is a big one. They have a bunch of different accounts that are all Red Bull, but for different areas or that focus on different things. And then they grow those accounts, and then all that traffic ends up back at the main Red Bull account. Now, I'm not 100% sure if Kylie actually did do this. A lot of people seem to think that she has, because there are a bunch of child accounts or fan pages of Kylie that seem to be driving all of the traffic to her main account. So I'm not saying she has done this, but there is evidence to suggest that she has done this, and a lot of other large accounts do this. And the reason why these big accounts and these brands and these influencers like this strategy is because there's no risk to their main account. You can scale this up as much as you want. So you can make as many fan pages as you want. You can grow them as much as you can normally grow another account. Let's say, like if I'm trying to grow my own account, I have limits. Now, each of these child accounts also have limits, but you can make as many child accounts as you want. So it's essentially limitless. So the main pros there are that it's very scalable. You can scale it up to, we're doing it up to 100,000 new targeted followers a month, and there is virtually no risk to the main account. So how does the strategy work? First, you need to find your ideal followers and who exactly they're following. We need some way to target your ideal audience. Now, this step is key, because if we don't have good source accounts for where we can actually find your targeting, it's going to be a lot harder to actually grow your account with your ideal audience, because we don't know where to find them, or we're targeting the wrong people. Step number 2 is we make a bunch of the fan accounts and we actually brand them now. We didn't used to brand them. And I think that the branding does help a lot. It makes it seem more authentic, or it's just all on brand. So it helps with the whole growth process, and then actually the conversion of them going over to your main account. We also used to try, now here's something else that is new. We also used to just DM people without growing the child accounts on our end. A lot of people are getting upset about that. So about 2 years back, we had to actually change it to where we're growing the fan pages on our end. Once we actually grow them, then we send a DM. This makes it so that no one ever gets mad with us DMing them, suggesting the main account. It also helps a lot more with the conversions, because people already took a positive step. It's also giving people one more hoop to jump through to become a follower. So it makes the followers that you gain a lot more higher quality and a lot more active, because they had to jump through more hoops. So we build the fan accounts on our end. They are branded, as you can see here. This one is Great British Properties. The username is very similar, just with some numbers in it. And the main account is Great British Properties. So it looks very similar to the main account. After we grow the fan pages on our end and we get some followers, as you can see, they had some followers here. Then we start to DM them, and the DM will look something like this, just explaining who they are, what they're gonna see on the main account, and then asking them if they would go and support them on the main account. Now, I know that this is in German right here. Someone else brought that up. And the reason why this is in German is because we use proxies to control the IP of where we connect to. When you actually go to this account, we can actually pull it up right here. It's a very normal account. We're just controlling the IP that we connect to. So it is from Germany. So Instagram gives us different language than English. As you can see, this account looks very legit. And this is the main account here. This is the account that we were growing in this example right here. And I'll get back into that later. First, I want to kind of explain the whole process. Why use this method? As I mentioned before, this is why everyone else is using this method. It's the best and safest way to grow with targeted high quality followers. So it's safe because we don't have to actually take any actions on your main account. There's been a lot of issues with action blocks and Instagram getting stricter and stricter limits, especially with automation. So we've been doing things manually, and now we're going back to this because I really like this strategy for growth because we can scale it up. It is safe and you get high quality followers. We're able to guarantee the growth. So we have different packages starting at 1,000 followers per month, all the way up to 100,000 followers per month. So whether you're just starting out or you are established and you want to grow by hundreds of thousands of followers every single month, we're able to help you. Now, another selling point of this is that we don't have to log into your main account at all. A lot of people like that. A lot of people don't like us actually going into their account, which means, we're not in your account at all. And we're able to grow your account whether or not you're paying attention to the Instagram algorithm. So that means you don't need to stay on top of Reels, which is ever changing, and it's very hard to stay on top of those. We're able to grow without you actually having to put much time into your Instagram account. So let's kind of go over this. We got 30,000 followers, 31,000 followers on this account. They're not following very many people. And we come down here and we look at the type of engagement on the content. It's thousands of likes, a bunch of comments. So as you can see, it really does help, especially while we're in the middle of the service. Now, this account we're no longer working on. We worked on them. We had a contract and then the contract expired, but this is an older account. As you can see, 4,000, 5,000, 3,000 likes on the content here. Now, if we go up to the child accounts, this was a child account we used, and this was another child account we used. Now, the English may look a little bit broken here, and that is just because also in this message, we need to use spin tags. We need to change up the messaging for each DM we send, and we need to change up the bios for each of the accounts that we set up, and we need to set up a lot of these accounts. So we use something called spin tags so that we can change everything out. So the English may not be 100% perfect, but honestly, when I type fast, my English isn't 100% perfect. Anyways, it doesn't throw anyone off. It doesn't create any kind of negative feedback, anything along those lines. Here's an account we just started up on 1,000 followers per month. We started up around right here. Now, this account has been really hard to grow. That's because he is a local business. It's going to be a lot harder to target enough people for us to actually get the followers if it's a local business. But we do have the 1,000 guaranteed followers, so it doesn't matter how hard it is. We are going to hit that number for the amount of money that you pay. As you can see, we have about 300 new targeted followers since December 4th. So that's only 9 days. So we're going to be able to hit our mark. And if we don't, we'll just keep working until we actually hit our mark, or we'll refund you the amount that we fell short. So here's another account we just started up. We actually just started to ramp this one up. It was on 1,000 per month, and now he wants to do around, I think it was like 8,000 per month. So as you can see here, we started with 1,000 per month. Right here is when we first started making the new fan pages. Things kind of slowed down since then, so we're gonna have to figure out how to get things ramped up again. But as you can see, over the last 30 days, we had 1,350 new followers. We're gonna get that ramped up, and he's gonna hit 8,000 followers before he has to pay again, and then we're in a new service cycle. Here's another account that we were doing the story viewing on up until here, and then we started the fan pages right there. So you can see it doubled or tripled the amount of followers that we were getting. Already since December 6th, we have 2,000 new targeted followers. This one, we only need to hit 2,000 a month. This account was just doing really well. This one was an e-commerce account. So I don't know, the sources we have is good. The content he has on his profile is good. His bio is converting. There's a lot of things that are working in his favor, to where we were only supposed to hit 2,000 followers, but now we're going to go above and beyond just because he has so much set up on his account already, because his profile is good. He's in a lucky niche where the niche works out. The content's good, the bio's good, and we're able to convert people into followers. Going back to the previous one, this is an art account. This account is based around art, and he's selling books of his art. So that's how he's going to monetize this in the long run. I've been getting a lot more clients for this service, which means that we've been able to invest more in it and make it a lot better. So I'm really excited about those changes and the direction that the service is going. We can start you off with 1,000 targeted followers per month, and we can get you all the way up to 100,000 targeted followers per month. Of course, you can do this on your end, but it is a ton of work. I have some other videos that explain how you can do this on your end as well. We also have discounts for the larger packages. So you're going to be paying way less per follower if you do 100,000 followers per month versus the 1,000 followers per month. I want to keep you guys up to date on these accounts that we're working on and all the changes that we make. So over time, you guys will see all the changes that we're able to make and the progress we're able to make as well. So if you think you might be interested in this, my email is down below. Shoot me an email and see if our services are a good fit for you. If you like this video, please consider leaving a like and consider subscribing if you want to see updates on these accounts and other future Instagram growth strategies. Bye-bye.